what exactly is the greatest team ever assembled? Tim, Kobe, Vince, and Rip?
AAU team?
AAU? Oh, yeah, by far.
That's
Talk about that
crazy.
team.
By far. I mean, listen, I was, just trying to establish myself, right? I had no chance. I had no like real thought that, Rip would come up from Philly to play with me. A guy from Florida and Vince Carter would come up to Jersey to play with me. A guy by the name of Kobe Bryant would come to Jersey and play with
And
me.
him and Rip was rivals.
Yeah. A guy by the name of Kevin Freeman, would come.
He went to
My
UConn,
dog,
right?
Yeah.
Big strong motherfucker,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
his
yeah.
brother
man.
would
Kev
come,
Freeman,
and play with me. We had Edmund Saunders. We had Anthony Perry that went to he went to Georgetown, but he went to he played at St. Anthony's.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a bunch of studs, right? And there's a clip I got to send it to you guys. But Kobe, he mentioned it. We was beating people by 50, 60 points. We're the reason why, like now, when you go to like some of these AAU events or some of these high school events that they're playing in college, gyms and stuff like that. We won back-to-back AAU national championships.
Wow.
And we was playing at, universities. Florida
Sold
State.
out.
Yeah.
Ja play against the church?
Riverside? There was nobody on the East Coast that could do anything.
They
with
was
us.
good though, bro.
They
Don't
was
do
good.
That. Don't do that. Don't
they
do
was
that,
good.
T.
They was good. I'm not gonna say
But
that.
I mean,
They
do you
was
see
good.
those 4 motherfucking names right there?
Nigga, you want to tell him who was on the church? Lamar Odom,
Lamar,
Elton Brand,
Elton,
Ron
Artest.
Artest. Oh, what's some names
And
on
I
there too now?
hear it.
But
But
we
that
talking
was-
about the greatest team though.
Yeah, but
That's around the same time, same years.
it's
couple
still
years after.
documented. You can look it up. It's still there. We still on the list. It's number one.
All right,
Ever.
now. Yeah,
Ever.
that was number one, but that church team was scary too, dog.
There was a lot of great teams like that, salute to all of them. But you got to just think of the times. Like, think about what you seen with Vince. I was witnessing Vince doing that early.
yeah.
The world caught on later.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that, we was like, how? When he came up to play with us, how?
Mhm.
Can you
Some of
imagine
the
what
stuff you see is like,
all the little mixtapes they have now, if there was a social media era back when that team was
it would've
together?
It would have been crazy.
Oh,
Like,
your
look,
mixtape would have been crazy.
Ball is life and
His
all that kind
mixtape
of
would've
shit.
been
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm still seeing his old mixtapes. Like, can you imagine this in high school? Right? I don't see nothing
Yeah.
like this in high school right now.
Nah.
I don't even see it like it in college and barely in the pros.
Nah.
Rip Hamilton told us a story about Kobe wanting to kill you during a game when you were 16. We all know Kobe had that kill list,
Mhm,
and you
mhm.
definitely was on there.
Mhm.
J.O. was on there. Rip was on there. Did he ever talk to you about that?
Nah, I mean, I know the game that Rip is talking about.
Mhm.
So that was our junior year. I went back because baseball was my first love before I started growing. So my junior year, I went back and played baseball. I did the Michael Jordan.
Mhm.
Went back and played baseball. That year, Kobe and Rip went back to play with their Philly team.
Coachville
AAU.
and Coachville, yeah.
Right. So obviously you meet in all these different circuits. So I told the guys, I said, we both was in this one circuit together. So I said, listen, if you guys make it to the championship game, I'll drive down and I'll play. But I'm still in baseball season. So they made it to the championship game, and it just so happened to be Kobe and Rip. And that's the game that Rip is talking about. So the game was in Maryland, at the University of Maryland. I just told you we was playing at these colleges. The game was there. So I drove from Jersey to Maryland. I got there end of the first. Kobe already had like 15. Right? So now I'm behind the 8-ball. With an assassin like that, what are you going to do? Right? So I'm already behind the 8-ball, right? So I walk in like Shepard. Like I'm just right out the car.
Nigga said like chef.
Old chef.
Yeah.
I walk right in, right from the car, right in. I'm right on the court. So I'm playing catch up. So Cole probably finished the game with 40-something. I probably finished the game with 30-something.
Oh, yeah.
That's how the game went. They won the
Yeah,
game. That's
yeah,
how it went.
Yeah.
So we don't play the same position,
Mhm.
right? So the matchups, we're probably never going to match up against each other. And then our senior year in high school, because we was both number 1, number 2 in the country, 2 hours away from each other, everyone was trying to make a game, that high school game. MSG wanted it. At the time, the Meadowlands, where you played,
Mhm.
they wanted it. Any university would have took it, we just couldn't make the game. Cole played, he played St. Anthony's in Jersey more than he would. Well, I never played against him in high school, but he
Mhm.
played St. Anthony's, I think, twice or 3 times, from Jersey.
And you see how these high school games being televised these days.
Oh, it's
Just
way
imagine
different.
Tim
Yeah.
Thomas, Kobe Bryant.
Way
high
different.
So
school
you
game.
know, Melo and LeBron was the first ones.
Oak
That
Hill.
would have been probably me and Cole.
Oak Hill.
Yeah.
The Oak Hill,
Yeah.